Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of An Idiot on Board. In this episode, oh, hello dog, here she is. Get off me. In this episode, you guys join me on an absolutely desperate attempt to get Teddy running for the Dragon Rally. So today is Thursday the 30th of January and the Dragon Rally is on the 8th of February, so it's in 1 week's time. Now, I'm at work majority of next week, so I'm just having no luck with this at the minute. I mean, I've had some wonderful people try and help me out. So I've had a chap called Dav try and help me out. I've had Billy Mac try and help me out. A chap called Malcolm from up north try and help me out. And I've learned a lot between them, which has been mint, but I've not managed to get it running. I wasn't going to record this, to be honest with you, purely from the fact that I was just going to get on with it. There's lots of videos out there already where people sort of, you know, show you how to remove these engines and fit the new ones and the new Lithiums and stuff. So I've decided that I am going to film it actually, because it's all part of my learning journey, and it's this whole process of, like I said, if this idiot can do it, so can you. So hopefully it'll inspire people to get out and try and do it themselves. I've not got a clue what I'm doing with this bike. I've never owned one before, and I know it's simple, I know it's meant to be easy, but when you're learning and you're not sure about things, it can be quite daunting. So I'm going to do this just because if I can prove I can do it and it's relatively simple, then, like I say, you guys can as well. What I've decided to do is, because I can't get this one running, we're not entirely sure why, we've changed the carb out several times. So as you can see, that is a PZ19 Chinese carb, or is it 26? Might be 26, I'm not sure. But anyway, I've changed the carb, I've cleaned that one out, I've cleaned out the original multiple times, I've ran fuel, rather than running out of the tank, I've ran it out of a bottle. We've changed the spark plug, we've done all sorts between us, done the tappets as well, which was something new that I learned, and he's still not running right. So like I said, I'm going to put a new lump in it, so we've ordered a Lithium 110 for it. Going to get this out tonight, all prepped and ready for the new one tomorrow, and see what happens. Tonight, tomorrow, MOT Tuesday, and that's it. If I can't get this up and running and MOT'd on Tuesday, I've got a problem. So we'll see. Yeah, so let's crack on. Like I said then, I wasn't going to record it, but I've decided to do it, so why not? But I've already started taking off a few bits, and so far I found that I'm going to reuse the horn, so the horns had to come off, so I've had to take that off. That was a 10mm bolt. Both of the exhaust manifold bolts were 10mm as well, which, well, 10mm on mine, I don't know if that's right, because this is a Lithium 4-speed 90cc engine, so this isn't an original Honda, so I don't know if they'll be the same. But anyway, so 10mm, 10mm. Gear lever, that's got to come off as well, because I'm going to reuse, sorry, not gear lever, kickstart, that was 10mm. I've started taking these off, these bolts behind here for the exhaust are 12mm, and then the engine mounting bolts, so that one there, and where's the other one? This one down here. They are both 13mm, I think. Let's double check, 13. There you go, look. And the bolts for the footrest, the two bolts underneath here, they are both 13mm as well. Bolts for the front sprocket are 10mm, and the cover bolts, if I remember, were 8mm. From what I can gather then, bearing in mind that, like I said, this is a Chinese Lithium 90cc engine, but I'm assuming it's the same, because from research and suggestion, so Malcolm was saying to me that the Lithium 90 is the closest replica of the original engine. But as far as I can tell, all you need to completely take this engine out, and by the sounds of it, take most of the bike to pieces, is this. 13mm, 8mm, 10mm, and then I've got 12mm spanner, because it's hard to get the ratchet on this bolt here, because of just where it sits. It's hard to get on there. You could take that off, which I believe is like 15, 16 or 17, but I don't want to take the whole bracket off. I'm just going to take this off. And then a 10mm spanner as well, because on my manifold bolts I couldn't get a ratchet on this one. But literally, if that's all you need to take an engine out, I'm game. Right, I'm going to crack on with that then, and I'll come back to you shortly. Got the bottom engine mounting bolt out, got the nut off the top one, but I am going to need 2 hands now, so I don't know if I'll be able to film this, but basically all I've got to do now is slide that top bolt out. So that's the bottom one, so I've got to slide the top one out, and that's it, and the engine is free. I'm well excited. Ta-da! Look, I know it's a simple job, I know it's a case of a few bolts and that's it, it's out, but I am well proud of myself with that. And if I can get that new one in tomorrow and have this bad boy running, I'm going to be absolutely over the moon. Even Dog's impressed, aren't you? Hey, wish you were. Now the engine's out then, I thought I'd share a little trick with you. Now, I'm not going to like respray this or majorly clean it up or anything like that. I want to keep Teddy roughly as it is. Obviously I've gone round, made sure that all the rust on it is only surface rust. There's nothing that I can see that's any problem structurally. So basically it's going to get like an oily rag, sort of maybe lacquering or something like that. I'll treat what I need to treat, but I want to keep it sort of patinaed as it is. However, the chromy bits, the shiny bits, the things like the wheels, the shocks, etc. When I went to see Dav, he showed me a little trick and I thought this was awesome, and I thought, oh, I'm going to share this with you lot, and he might tell me off because this might be like a trade secret, or you all might know it already. And I might be talking bollocks, but he said to me, and he gave me these. So these are a stainless steel scourer, so they're from like, you know, like your Poundland or something like that. So they're not a proper wire wool, they're the ones that you'd use sort of on your pots and pans at home. But he said they're absolutely brilliant for cleaning up your wheels and stuff without scratching all the chrome and that. So we're going to give it a go and see what happens. Are we ready then, Dav? I'm trusting you. Let's have a look, see what happens. Good. That's amazing. Right, I'll do a quick show you so you can see like the before and after, but I'll quickly show you the shocks and the wheels and things like that, do it before and after. But that's awesome.
Waking up with you, brand new day is here. You make me look at everything differently, with a smile from ear to ear. You are the wind that sweeps every cloud away. You are the tune that the birds will be singing today. In all the time we'll spend, our love will be growing. Farther than this universe allows, limitless in how we are, never ending. We are never ending. We can stop and dance when the night gets loud. We'll hold on to every second as the world is going round. You always run with me till my dreams.
Well, for now, that is that. But I am so pleased with how those wheels and those shocks and that exhaust cleaned up. It just looks looks so different already. There's still some rust and stuff on there, but like I said, I don't want to get rid of it all because I want it to be part of it and part of its patina and its originality, if you like. But yeah, fingers crossed. I'm just hoping that when I put this new engine in, it'll just fire up. I'm hoping that there isn't something else wrong, like electrically or something like that. But like I say, it did run. If I started it ran fine until I let go. You know, was trying to ride it and let go of the throttle, and then it died on me. But also that exhaust. Now I've cleaned up that exhaust. It's not silver anymore. It's like properly, like the top end of it's quite blue, and the rest of it is quite sort of like a goldy colour. Which does that mean that the previous engine's been running really hot at some point? So running what? Rich? Is that what? Too much fuel, not enough air, and therefore it's running really hot. So again, I'm just surmising it because I don't really know. But could that mean that the previous engine's like burnt out valves and stuff like that? So there's a lack of compression there. Right, that's that for tonight then. I'll do some more filming tomorrow when I get the, I was going to say carb then, not the cob. When I get the engine, we'll get it stuck in and we'll see what happens. Fingers crossed we're going to make it on Teddy to the Dragon. Oh yes then, the postie spin. Be ready. Look at that spanker. Stubby manifold. Get your snout out. Carb down there. Fuel line I ordered a new fuel line. Right, I'm going to get this mounted off camera and get the carb on, etc. and get it ready to go. I'm going to do that off camera because there's lots of videos out there that show you how to do it already. And like I say, this is just part of my learning. So no doubt I'm going to shout and swear and all sorts at it. So we'll see how it goes. Right, wish me luck. I'll come back to you when it's done. Completely forgot to film. I got a little bit excited and started putting Teddy back together. So engine's in, which is good. Still got to get rid of the what do you call it, the factory oil out of that and put some fresh stuff in it before I get it ran up. Then airbox back on, carbs on, started putting the fairings back on, look, headlights in. Yeah, so it's all coming together. Last few bits to do then before the MOT. I've got to source another tank, whether it be second hand, new, whatever, because mine is absolutely shot. I might be able to clean it up, but it's really rusty on the inside, and when I put some fuel in it earlier and flushed it all through, all the fuel just came out like orange. It was just absolutely full of rusty crap. So yeah, I'm working on that one. I've literally got one day left to do work on Teddy, and then it's MOT time. So we're cutting it fine, as is the way with me. But yeah, we'll see. Right, I found me a tank, and I'm now, get rid of my belt, and I'm now just going to get some fuel, and I'm going to pop off and go and fetch it. £25, apparently it's got the fuel sender with it, and it's in good condition on the inside. It's about an hour's drive away from my house, and it's now what, about 7:30 at night. But I said, let's go, I'm going to have it. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it's a good tank, and it's the same colour as well, which is great. So we can drop it in and be done with it. So yeah, let's go fetch it. Come on, Teddy. Well, I think we're here. I'm just looking for number 3. And then we can go see whether this is any good or not. Let's park up, fingers crossed. I'm really hoping that it's going to be worth the effort. We'll see. Right, I think this is it. Right, let's go have a look. I'm staring at myself again on the camera. Oh, my light's gone out. Got it! I got it! Here it is, look! And inside, thankfully, I don't know if you can see that, look, absolutely gorgeously clean and rust free. So, 25 quid. Yes, get in. I'm gonna get myself home. I'm gonna get that on Teddy. And we're gonna see what happens. Oh, what's he doing? There we go. All being well, we'll have Teddy running by tonight. Well, it is tonight, tomorrow night, but you know what I mean. Right, let's get home. See you later. Right, I'm at the bit now where I'm actually the most nervous about this whole process. I'm at the point now where I'm ready to try and start the bike. So, engine's in, carbs on, filter, everything's been done, oil's been changed, battery's been charged. Yeah, so I'm at that point now where I'm ready to start, and I genuinely am really nervous. And the reason why I'm really nervous is, like, everybody keeps saying to me, oh, it'll be fine, it'll be absolutely perfect, it'll fire up full first time, blah blah, and off you go. But if it doesn't, then all that effort and whatnot that I've gone to with changing the engine and all the rest of it is just out the window. And I won't be able to ride it to the Dragon because I won't have time. So, fingers, toes, bollocks, and everything else crossed. Let's see if this works.
Oh my god! This is terrifying! What am I doing? Oh my god, come on, Teddy! What the hell? I am very much so beginning to regret my life choices right now. Every time a lorry comes past, I absolutely brick it. Come on, Teddy.
Will Teddy make it to the Dragon Rally? Find out next time on An Idiot on Board.